Alright everyone, the Big Brother house is bustling. Here's what's going on. Christian is the new HOH, and he is using his position to have one-on-ones with every single player in the house. And he's using pretty much a script with everybody to try to get their trust.
I want this to be a thing.
Christian and Mitch found a star clue that they agreed to keep between themselves. It said that a pair of players could claim the purple star if one of the players had voted to evict the other. Christian and James agreed to work together and said that they would each get a side alliance member. James would align with Laura and Christian would align with Jessica. Dee Dee and Logan made a final two deal in the diary room. Logan told Dee Dee about the deals that he made with Michelin and Ryan in the first round. Half of the house guests voted incorrectly at the election, so a lot of people were shook. Many players began discussing Christian's poor reputation coming into the game. Michelin was especially outspoken in calling Christian untrustworthy. Some of this Christian slander was said in front of Dylan, who is an ally of Christian. Josh was upset that he came in second in the election because he really doesn't trust that he will be safe with Christian. He and most of the people who voted for him to be the HOH began to push for Mitch and Dylan to be nominated. Mitch heard of this and obviously began to push against Josh. Dee Dee bonded with both Brody and Christian and found another pair to be aligned with. Speaking of pairs, the entire house was looking for two hidden Judy Jetsons. Dee Dee found both of them quickly and has access to the blue star if she decides to share one of the Judys with another player. Dee Dee told Logan about the two Judys that she found, and they agreed that they were between the duos of Ryan and Michelin and Christian and Brody. This was the birth of the Two Pieces in a Pod alliance. Tonight, before the nominations are revealed, another side of the house is formed, and another clue to claim one of the stars is found.
So, like you were saying, like we haven't talked much, and so I kind of wanted to get a feel for like what you were thinking, because I think the overall consensus of like me talking to everybody else is that they don't really know what you want to do, and so I think a lot of people are very on edge about you, just to like let you know.
Yeah. No,
Which
that's
you probably kind of figured that because you are the first one, but like you did step up and like want to take this on.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Well, my pitch was that like if you want to vote me, I'm not gonna ask for it, and I'm gonna say that if you want to vote me, I'm going to do what the majority of the house wants, and I'm gonna put up people who are not from my intentions, but the house's intentions.
Yeah.
We'll be honest. Like I've heard names. I've heard Josh's name a lot, abundantly.
Okay.
And that's what I'll share with you. But I want to hear. I'm asking everyone, what would you be comfortable with? Who would you be comfortable with putting up, and why?
Okay, so one of the names that I was hearing thrown around was Mitch, because he's known to play kind of a sneaky game, and so just because I feel like a lot of people don't really know where his intentions lie at this point, and then is Dylan maybe? I don't remember, but that was kind of where people were leaning, and I feel like the house is kind of split at this point.
Really?
I think so, because if you do because like 7 people voted for you, and then
the other 7
3 and
did
4
not
are
vote for
7.
me, yeah.
So then that makes me nervous. Yeah.
Can I ask you who you voted for?
I did not vote for you.
Okay.
But
you don't want to.
I don't want to say who I voted for.
Okay. That's okay.
I didn't vote for you, but I am comfortable knowing that you want to do what the house wants to do.
I don't know if I.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Christian. I voted for you.
Yeah, I voted for you. So why'd you vote for Christian?
I think, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think at the beginning it made me nervous when we were talking about irrelevant players because I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna search that room right
Alright.
there. So
This is what I was afraid of, man. I was afraid of
I
that situation.
just feel like if anybody would think someone was irrelevant in the game, I feel like I haven't played in a while, I don't know a lot of people here at all, and I did not do well with
No,
it.
I understand how
So that word worried me. That was the only thing.
that's I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm
But-
not gonna bullshit you. Like that word just
Okay.
just worried me a little bit.
Well, I mean, I guess the only thing I have to say for you, I mean, like, I don't want, like, I've heard you spoken of more positively than I heard of Dylan and Mitchell, so in my head, I want to keep you around longer. So, like, if for some reason you did go up, which you're probably not now going to, you're almost definitely not going up, because I've never heard your name mentioned in terms of that light.
We'll see, I guess.
But
I've
of
heard
course,
Dylan, though.
of course, I do want to have support to not go home
Yeah.
if he decides to put me up, which I don't think he will because I think I presented a strong enough case with myself early to him. But if he does,
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I want you to know everything that I can possibly do to,
Yeah.
you know, help everybody else's game because I have a good little things. I wouldn't call it necessarily an alliance. We kind of just talked about who we would elect
Yes.
and why, and because we wouldn't elect each other.
Yes.
So
That makes sense.
that's pretty much it. But now I'm already thinking ahead to who's about to get nominated, and I'm not going to rule myself out. So that's really my game. Is
I've
that
heard
I'm
you
not.
less than I've heard you less than Dylan in terms of the other person. Like
Okay,
the-
good.
I've heard you like Dylan is like the everybody's talking about that.
Good.
For some reason.
No.
But yeah.
Then even if I go up, I could probably make a case to get him out.
hey, buddy. First off, very proud of you.
Thank you.
I didn't want this for you.
You didn't?
No.
Why?
Christian, why'd you just do that? I don't want this for you.
Well,
I voted for Josh because I wanted him to.
Well,
He's I heard from like 4 different people that he was sneaky.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not putting his name
And
out
he
there
was-
for you to nominate because I
Yeah.
think that it would I don't want him to come after you either. But like, I figured because I know you, and if I don't know Josh, if I put like a Josh becomes HOH, he made me feel okay, which like you make me feel okay every day, Christian. I love your guts.
thank you.
But
You
like,
too.
that would force him to show some of his cards, you know? So what's going on?
Well, I think I talked to you only for a little bit. My pitch was like, I was feeling uncomfortable from like the other pitches for HOH, especially Josh's.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give another option that like the house gets to vote for the nominees. You were like the umpteenth person to come here and say Josh's name. So I was gonna, my next question would be like, who do you want to put up? Who do you feel uncomfortable with?
I can't say because I like my mind is as blank as it is out there. Like I have no clue.
Well, just know that,
Nobody is saying names.
Yeah.
So it'll literally have to be probably your gut,
yeah.
and then we'll have to follow your gut. I guess I really don't know.
Well, just know that you can trust me, and I want to 100% trust
You're
you.
my dude. I would love to work with you.
Absolutely.
I think.
We never got the chance in Big Brother 14.
I know. Isn't that sad? Like we were against each other.
Rip.
Pathetic. You, me.
I love this.
I love Dee Dee too.
It could be something.
Oh, you want me to go chat with her? Just to kind of like
yeah.
fish around?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, cool.
But just know, I think I told Miss D this too. Mac was a name, and Josh is a resounding name. So I'm probably gonna put those two up. You're safe.
You my bro.
I'm not putting you on ball. You my bro. I'm not putting you on ball.
Yeah, how's it going?
I never know how to feel with Christian,
Yeah.
but
Have you played a game with him or something? You know?
yeah, I played the last time with him.
Okay.
And we weren't on the same side.
It's a tough spot when you played with someone before.
Yeah.
And I mean, I played with Josh the last time.
I haven't played in
Yeah.
years, so I don't remember how anybody played before. Like,
Yeah.
So I guess I have
Just
that.
because he has so many.
I'm more comfortable with Christian at the moment
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything
over
about
Josh.
I think I would be too. Yeah.
Over Josh. And I even Josh like pulled me aside and I was honest with him. I was like,
Especially now.
yeah.
Like now.
I told him, I said, I didn't vote for you because you threw out the irrelevant word and that made me nervous.
I told him. But I only told him that because I feel like he's going up and will definitely has a big target on his back, so I'm not worried about like.
If anything, he'll spaz out about that.
This is the thing. I'm not gonna come into the first round and throw out the word irrelevant. I don't consider anyone irrelevant. You
cannot
never
do that.
know.
We all matter, y'all.
You exactly all lives. I'm just sitting down.
I love that.
Don't quote me on that. Exactly. This is an all-star season, so why are we counting people out from the first round? But I will tell y'all too. That is how Josh is. He comes in. He's very cocky.
He comes in hard.
Like
Guns blazing.
Yes, that's how he is. That's how he plays. You have to watch him.
He might go out guns blazing too, so
First round corner.
we'd be nice to him maybe, or else he'd be spilling some stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I'm
don't
warning.
think he can spill anything for me. I told him the truth that I didn't vote for him, and that doesn't. I'm like,
But just going forward in the game, just be careful. If not even your one-on-one, if there is a group conversation and he's in it, watch what you say.
Yeah.
Watch what you say.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Hey girl, come on girl.
I can come.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. Just wanted to see what y'all were up to.
Talking about like what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all talked to Christian?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah.
He basically kind of pitched me the same thing that he did the first time about like what the house wants.
Consensus.
Yeah, and he didn't say any names really.
But the house won't say who they want.
Who they want? Yeah. So I feel like it's gonna be.
It'll be his decision.
I've only heard 3 names thrown out as possible targets.
Yeah.
Who?
Dylan, Mitchell, and Josh.
Those are also the 3 that I heard.
That's all I've heard. I don't know. Dylan and Mitchell, I don't know anything about those dudes, especially like Dylan. The only thing I've heard about Mitchell is that he played a sneaky game in the past. And I'm like, didn't we all though? Like,
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
We're all here for a reason.
I
yeah.
haven't heard anything about either of them.
And that's why I'm not holding anything against Christian either from his past games. I mean, going by that, all of us are.
Oh, there's a reason
Suspicious.
it's called unfinished business.
Yes, all of us are suspicious in this game because we've all done things in past games. That's why we're here. So it's like, yeah.
I'm just ready to see what he decides.
Yeah, me too.
Because that's gonna sway what I do for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I feel like there's one person we all know is going to be up there. And that's Josh.
You think?
I think so.
Somebody, so it's whoever's going to be with
I think
Josh.
just enough. Christian basically made it sound like to me that there are enough people that have thrown Josh's name out.
Yeah.
That he's comfortable with doing that.
That was what he said, was that he's heard his name.
Who you want out? Dude, Laura?
You want her out?
I mean, are y'all, what do you think?
I can't get a good
Fucking
reading.
methodical, dude.
She is.
Like, so scared of her.
And I
In
feel
every
like
way.
I haven't really seen her like really make connections yet.
I think she's because she's coming in with some.
Yeah.
So like she just played the last Big Brother.
Yeah.
So she knows Josh and James, and like if you've been around, then you know some of the other people. So I think she's using that to her advantage. I think Christian told her something that he didn't tell us. She seems like so calm.
So you think, so my question is it worth it to drop her name in there? Because if Christian's super tight with her already, then we shouldn't even drop her name because he's gonna negate that idea in his mind off the bat, whatever, regardless of what he tells you about it.
Right.
In his mind, he's gonna be like, oh, Ryan's coming after Laura. I'm super tight with Laura.
So now I go after
We
Ryan.
can go, well,
Yeah.
you know. So I don't like throwing names out. I'm gonna try to see where his head's at as far as names go.
Yeah.
But then he's gonna ask me, and he might ask you guys,
Yeah.
well, who do you want to go up, and what should we say to that?
Exactly. That's
Who
why.
do we think he's least aligned with, right?
Who do like? Are you asking?
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Mitch.
Mitch, maybe.
Not saying that I would like want these people to go up, but like
Right.
I'm just trying to think of people that he's probably not like.
Dylan.
I think I was gonna say like he probably is not tied to Mitch or Dylan.
Yeah.
I know when I played with Dylan, he was a follower to the max. Like.
Well, I talked with Christian, and he's like, I don't want to let any sort of past games affect anything today. And I was like, ditto.
Yeah, I respect that a lot.
So, if I go up,
But he still makes me weary because of decisions he's made. I won't hold it against him, but it makes me weary.
right.
But at the same time, like, what else do we have to go off of other than people's reputations?
Right.
Right.
every time I go in with names, people are always throwing around other names that I didn't hear. So I need to hurry that up while it's still the first round. Try and make a few more connections. I've made a good connection with Dylan, which I like because I can really try and control him a little bit more, possibly, hopefully, because I feel like I may be his number one ally, possibly, maybe, I don't know. And then also I really like Mikeland and Ryan and possibly Mac. I don't know about Mac. I heard that Mac might be going up on the block.
Let me tell you, it's just so frustrating because no one wants to throw out a name. So, and I'm sure that's what you've been hearing. Like, I don't know, I don't want to throw out a name because even for me, if I feel like if I tell you, I think I would like to see this person go. That's, I mean,
it can bounce back on you.
Exactly. If you say in the next round, well, Laura said she wanted you to go up on the block. I'm like, girl, that's gonna like make me a target, and I'm sure that's how everyone's feeling. This isn't coming from me, but the only thing I can tell you that I've heard is Mitchell's name thrown out as a target, and like other people throwing him out saying, well, potentially I would like to see him, you know, and that's basically, and there was one other, I think it was Dylan, like Mitchell and Dylan. Those were the two people that I've heard their names thrown out by others, but I wasn't part of those conversations.
Gotcha.
It was just like, I had a conversation with someone that just came from another conversation. They were like, those people over there are saying Mitchell and Dylan. And I'm like, okay, I mean, all I know is that they both look like they could be physical competitors, and apparently Mitchell played a sneaky game in the past, and I'm kind of like, we all did, so that's the only thing I've heard, like, as possible target. I haven't heard any other names thrown out, and I don't have a name that I want to throw out either. Like,
you're one of the few people I want to build trust with. Like, I feel like we have a good vibe.
Yeah, we did, like, from the get-go, I was kind of like, hey, what's up, you know?
I've heard Josh's. I'm being honest with you, I've heard Josh's a lot.
This is the deal with Josh. He cannot be trusted. He can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not holding the last game against him, but I'm already seeing things in this game that I'm just like, he just the way he came in, like, he wants to play a completely different game, and I'm like, dude, like, this is Big Brother. You're gonna play the same game that you played last time.
And he's being very aggressive.
You're just not gonna be as obvious about it this time, but you're still gonna play the same game because he's always playing both sides. Like, that's what I see from him.
It's bad because I don't know his intentions from that, you know? That, like,
I know Jessica is sketched by him.
Yes. Yeah. And I know Jessica too.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jessica's great.
I think.
Oh, hey. Bada bing, bada bang.
Oh, hell yeah.
2 players must agree to sit out of a competition to get access to the green star. Both players get access to the power.
Oh, so you can't take them off the wall. The poster ones can't take off. Road.
Hey, can we set out a veto competition?
Wait, 2 players. So like we have to be.
Maybe we have to be chosen.
No.
So
No, I think you just have to agree.
No, I think we would have to be picked for the veto competition. Like, I don't know if we can go up to him, but we can do that right now. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not on the block. He said some crap about consensus of the house.
Which is what?
I assume maybe Josh. No one likes Josh. But anyway, let's talk.
It's because you can't be throwing around people as irrelevant.
Okay, wait, hold on. Just to make that clear, in order to get the green star,
you have to sit.
Two people.
2 people have to sit out. Then you both get a green star. It has the same power,
Okay.
and then one of you gets to play it.
Is the power written on the star?
On the back.
Yeah.
So one of us could go look at it?
No, it's on the. I don't think you can touch the stars.
So, basically, if 2 of us sit out the next competition, we're the first people to get that green star.
Well, we're not willing to do it on the head of household competition.
We'll do it. Well, what if hopefully we both get picked for veto? Or what if we're on the block?
If we're not on the block and we get picked,
then we can sit out.
Like if we play out this scenario,
Yeah.
Christian's head of household, he puts 2 people up. We sit out, that person gets off the block. Who's he putting up there?
Yeah.
Advantage.
No, I think you're totally right.
I would definitely put, you know what I'm saying?
With the advantage.
So screw that.
So it kind of is like a carrot, like it's dangling on a stick, you know.
I think it's No, if I knew what the power was, and
Carrot dangling on a stick, on a string. Have you talked to Christian yet?
Yes.
What?
He says that he's putting up like the consensus of the house, and I pitched hard a pawn.
Like I'm
Who'd you
hoping.
pitch?
Mitch?
No, Mitch is not a pawn.
No, but like.
Who'd you pitch me?
Wait, you're pitching a backdoor though.
Well, because. Okay, alright.
I thought we were working together.
Please, Jesus, can we?
Wait, James. Okay.
You just scared me.
Alliance.
I don't have anything against Matt.
Okay.
It's just she can't win. I put her up multiple times in my season.
Dude, we need to. Matt can totally be on our side.
Oh,
You said this last time, and she tried to screw Big Daddy over.
She can. I promise you.
Dude, she fucked me over harder than anybody else in that game by going and saying she's going to put
That's
you two
game.
me
That's
and
a
you.
different game.
She's not. She's still the same person. She didn't do it because she's evil. She did it because she didn't know what she was doing.
Don't say she didn't know.
Okay, how about
She
this?
did not know.
For as far
That
as
killed my gameplay.
Me.
Well, see, it helped his
You-
gameplay because it threw, it destroyed you.
Logan. So, what do y'all feel about like Logan?
Love Logan.
Love Logan.
I don't trust him a lick.
I like.
Really?
No, he was in the diary room before the first round with DD 101. You don't take someone in the diary room unless you trust him 100%.
I was in the diary room with him one-on-one.
Also same.
And look at him, he's taking everyone in the diary room one-on-one. But no, like
That's weird. I guess
I do get good vibes from him, and I feel like
Well, I'm not saying kick his ass out. I'm just saying, why do you trust him so much?
I'm a trusting guy.
Fuck that.
Well, the same reason, like,
No, you know.
when I met Ryan and we, like, clicked and I just trusted him for the other one, like, I feel the same way with Logan.
It works.
So,
We need to go. Connections like that work. Like I'm telling you.
You don't know him outside the game?
No.
I didn't know him outside of the game.
I don't think he's putting us up. So honestly, I'm pretty good with us winning the hit.
Listen, you could be there with us.
We need to keep Mitch and Josh in the game.
Yeah, dude, I want Josh.
Because those two, no, you don't want him.
Dude, I
He's
want-
sketchy as hell.
He is the fucking meat shield.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why you want to keep him in. When you said I want him, I thought you meant you want to bring him in. Like,
I was about to punch you down the stairs.
No, dude. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about.
He's a straight liar. He screwed me and Laura over completely last game.
Okay.
Well, it was
Are
really-
you close to Laura this game?
I mean, we've talked some.
Dude,
she's very
is-
trustworthy.
Dude, I
What?
disagree. I think she is a fucking
She's
serial
sucked me last
killer.
time.
She's a serial killer. She will kill you.
She stuck with me last time.
She'll kill you and she'll dispose of the body like no one will find it. Like she's so,
Well, here's the thing. I think I can manipulate her to put us up.
well then great.
Well, here we go, man. I feel pretty good about this. Hardcore with Christian and Laura and Michaelin. Ryan, I never trusted that dude, but we'll see. Like, I really want to work with him. I want to keep Josh and Mitch because I don't think they'll put me up, and that's about all I got. I'm really looking for clues, and that's all I got right now.
That's that. I want to say like you said, no bad blood from any other game. Like
Thank you.
I
I talked with Brody.
I don't want you to get treated that way. I don't want me to get treated that way. I don't want Brody. I don't want anyone to get treated
a
that
new
way.
leaf. Yeah, no
Yeah.
one wants to be treated like that.
Yeah.
The way you were treated, basically.
Yeah,
in
it's
your
okay.
last game.
It's okay.
But I talked with Brody, and we were talking about that same exact thing. Like, yeah, like the reason you got my vote was from that conversation. How you were talking.
You
like,
voted for me?
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
I want Josh as our HOH. That solidified my spot in your camp, basically. So whenever you're gonna ask me like whom I'm thinking, the only like consensus I can come to is that, well, the 4 people who voted for Josh, like that little squad seems smaller.
Yeah.
So I would say Josh, but like I don't know. Like what you said you were gonna let the house decide?
Yeah.
So far, if you don't mind telling me, what do you think the house has?
So since you voted for me, like I feel in depth to trust you, and like I definitely want to earn your trust, and like I'm gonna let you know. Josh was a resounding like from all the people so far. They feel uncomfortable. They don't know his intentions. He's saying a lot of names. You know.
Yeah.
So,
It's so comfortable for him.
Yeah.
To like just say names, and like he's very political about it, and there's like a big part of you that wants to trust him, and I think that's what's scary too.
That's also scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But him, yeah, like I don't know how. How do you feel about Laura? Because she always scared me because I just think she's so like smart and like ready to get me out. Are you cool or is she okay?
I didn't get that vibe from her. I think she's okay.
She's the one who pitched. She told me to vote for Josh.
Oh, really?
She came up to me and was like, "Hey, I think we're all gonna vote for Josh."
Yeah.
Type of deal. And I was like, "Okay," but I can't just like talk with her like this.
Yeah.
Like it's always just like so like sterile with her.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna like judge her just off of that. I just wanted to give you my input of who I think is like Josh. Also, have you seen the advantage thing upstairs?
No.
Has anyone told you about it?
No.
So if you can sit out of a competition with another person, then you can get, I think it's the blue or the yellow star.
Okay.
But it's in the back room with the 2 beds. There's like that clue to it.
Okay.
So I just wanted to tell you.
I appreciate it. First off, what was your vote?
My vote was for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I trust you, and I feel like I could know where your head was at as opposed to Josh.
Yeah.
Or James, who I know nothing about.
Yeah.
I've just recently started hearing people talk about Josh, which I like that idea. I had been hearing from other people in the house about Mitch and Dylan. Either of those people.
I haven't heard much of those. I've heard, I'll be honest, I heard Josh was the resounding, and then Mac was kind of the second.
Okay.
She was like being thrown out because like no one's really got to talk to her. No one's got to really see where her head's at. So I'm being honest, I'm leaning towards Josh and Mac.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like those two. I would like to try and keep Josh in a little bit longer just because I feel like he could potentially be a good ally later, but if he continues playing the way that he is, then it's not going to work out. So, yeah, okay.
Alright, cool.
Perfect. Christian also told me that he was thinking of Josh. Josh, me and him are tight. We knew each other outside of the game. We're trying to keep our alliance on the down low, but right now, he is not playing a good game, like at all. So I want to try and keep him in, but at the same time, it's going to be really hard to do that, just because of how stupid he's playing right now. So Josh, if you're watching this, wake the fuck up, bro. Wake the fuck up. I'm really liking this connection with Christian that I have going. I know he is HOH, so I did vote for him. I haven't been telling people that I have just because I don't know how they feel about him. The people I have been talking to haven't really been liking him a whole lot. I need to make sure that I can talk to some more people though, because there's about half the house that I haven't even talked to yet one-on-one, so I need to get to that. I know that I can see you as potentially being a very strong player, and I would like. I know.
We'll see about that.
And I was hoping to at least establish some sort of connection, not.
Sure.
Yeah. So I just wanted to be able to talk to you and get where like your head's at right now.
Right now, I don't think I'm getting put up by Christian, and so I started looking for the clues.
Yeah.
As dumb as that is, like I'm gonna pivot pretty heavily whoever wins head of household next time. As long as I'm safe with him. I don't know if you are or not. Did you talk to him?
I just talked to him and I didn't hear your name, and I trust him, so I wouldn't. You don't have nothing to worry about.
You should be fine then. I would think. Like,
I'm not worried. I just wanted to.
Oh yeah,
I've just noticed that I haven't talked to a whole lot of people yet, and it's.
I haven't talked to anybody in like 30 minutes, which I was like, maybe I should give up this like clue hunt. Hold on 1 second.
Yes.
I don't know where the other white stuff's at, man. Like,
He said it was laminated, so part of me thinks that it might be outside.
Yeah. But as far as us two go, let's be like super low key, like final two alliance. Because, and like we need to get like a core alliance that's like, we know we're working with each other. Because
I still haven't. Michelin.
Yeah, dude. I promise you, everything Michelin says to you, if she's on your side, is 100% true. And she will never lie to you, ever. And James is like that too, like on our side.
Okay. I talked to him. I really like those four.
Right, exactly.
I think,
and Logan too.
Yes. Okay.
So just know that going forward, that like I'm gonna be working. I haven't sat down and like told anyone like who I like to work with, except for the people I just said and you. So.
Okay.
I want you to know that I want to work with you. Okay. And if you want to work with me, I'm all ears. But I don't want us to hang out. I agree. I feel like it'd be amazing for us. But I also want you to distance yourself from me. Correct. If you trust me 100%. I do. I want you
So
to say I want you to say you haven't said much to me, and like I feel like if you start getting close with like people that I'm not with or I haven't talked to much.
That's what I wanted to know because I've kind of been spying, and there were some very anti-Christian people, and so
like as of recently,
as of when I was in the laundry room after the initial vote. Who are you?
Okay.
Who are you?
Like right after the initial vote?
Yes, when
It's not recent.
Correct.
Okay. I think I've straightened up the things with a lot of people.
Okay.
Michaelin's walking outside right now. I don't know what that's about, but she's probably looking for advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should start talking with Brody's side. Brody, start talking with him more. Say you don't really like want to align with me.
Okay.
But that's okay. I think if you can do that, be like a spy. And like, I want to trust you 100%. You're my number one. Like, I've been waiting for you to come to.
Well, I was trying to gather as much information as I could before I came in here because I didn't want to like things to change after I left.
Yes.
So I wanted to be one of the last ones, but
yes.
Grace said that my name was being thrown out as being going up on the block.
You're not going up. I'm not letting you go up. People are saying your name, and I want you to know that. I want you to know that. They're saying you're a throwaway. I want you to get in with people in this game.
Who specifically do you want me to target?
Target or work with?
Work with.
Okay. Brody.
Okay. Which I have a good reputation with him already.
Good. Tell him like you're not really close to me.
Okay.
If that's good with you.
Okay.
And Ryan, Michaelin. Those three.
Really? Michaelin was one of your biggest anti-Christian people.
That's why.
Gotcha. And
that
then,
makes sense.
And then Ryan is the dark-haired guy, the tall one, the slender one. Okay. I haven't really had conversations with them. Okay.
If you can build a repertoire with Michaelin, say the same thing you're saying to Brady, like, distance yourself from me, then we can go far. And I want you to go far with me.
I agree with that. Like, and that's why in the beginning, when they pulled me in the laundry, they're like, I didn't vote for Christian because I don't trust Christian. And I don't know what he was
Michaelin's do that?
Yeah, well,
I knew it.
It was her, Logan, Mac, and Grace. Now, Grace was just listening. Grace didn't really communicate a lot. Neither did I. But Logan was like, I voted for Josh because Josh made me feel really good about my game and myself. Josh has not pulled me aside once.
Josh is the main name going up, and I'm putting him up, and I'm putting him back up.
Check upstairs. There's a thing that if you sit out of a challenge, and another person does, you get a power. So I would potentially be willing to sit out of a challenge, but I don't know if one of y'all would as well.
I kind of have to feel out the situation. That's kind of where I'm at.
Taylor, and you're like, we're gonna sit out.
I think so.
Like for example, if I'm not put on the chopping block and I get pulled for a veto, heck yeah, I'll sit out a veto. But I don't know if I want to sit out of HOH.
I think I definitely would sit out of this veto because
Yeah, I feel like we know.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have much at stake right now. I would do it.
But we'd have to be we'd have to be eligible for a veto though.
Yeah.
Like we can't just sit out and don't pull my name.
What did the slip say?
You get a power.
If you and another person sit out of a challenge,
Any challenge?
yeah, any challenge that you're supposed to play in, so it'd have to be HOH or a veto that you're drawn for. So I'm up
if
for
we
doing.
end up and you come to me, I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, let's see what happens with these nominees.
Yeah.
And if
I just don't want somebody else to go do it because like that's an easy thing to do.
it is. Question also, since we're on the topic of powers, does anyone know who has this fucking Judy Jetsons?
Well, there's supposed to be two of them, right?
Supposed to be two of them.
There's
Do we
two.
know if
There's
any?
two of them.
Because
I've
you
never
gotta find
heard.
each one and.
Did
Yeah.
anybody? We don't know if anybody found one.
I haven't heard of
That
anyone
means
finding
someone gotta have them. Like, I feel like at least one would be obvious.
Maybe James was the one who was like actively looking. He's been looking for like half an hour.
I mean, to be fair, I looked around. I didn't see shit. Shit's about to hit the fan. I feel like I've been very straightforward with people, but that's not always the best option, I guess. I voted Christian. I then went and told Josh I voted Christian, and there's no point in me trying to hide this. I feel like the numbers come out very quickly. I'd rather them know I'm stupid and going to tell them everything than try to figure out if I'm lying and think I'm lying when I'd rather just be straightforward. But at this point, I'm honestly very worried for myself because I have no idea if Christian or where the house lies. I feel like I haven't been told any names, and when I'm not told names, that typically means it's me. And there's a good chance my ass is on the block, but I kind of feel if I'm next to Josh, I have a chance. But you never know in this game. I kind of gave a look to Dylan, and he was like, Christian, and I was like, I'm on board. So I voted for you.
Dylan was on my side?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to talk to him much.
He did vote for you. He was the one who actually persuaded me to vote for you.
Wow, okay. That's surprising.
Why?
I don't know. I just, like, haven't gotten to talk to him much, and I don't know what he's doing. Like, I thought it would be easier to talk to him, and I just tried to talk to him, but it seemed like it was just, there was a bit of a distance there. I don't know.
Okay.
But
yeah,
I think it's fine.
But in regards to what the House is saying, I think everyone who kind of didn't vote for Josh has an opinion, said Josh. Everyone who voted for Josh or James is saying who Josh said he would put up if he was HOH, which is Dylan. He's kind of the third option that they mentioned, but he's really targeting Mitch. That's who he wanted out.
Okay.
Those are the only three names I've heard at all, really.
Yeah, I've heard those three names, I'll be honest, and like I appreciate you being honest with me and like, voting for me. Like I really want to like move forward.
Yeah,
like,
no, I
honestly.
trust you because like
I
one,
feel like
you can read me, I can read you.
Yeah.
So that's a good reason for me to trust you beyond just like wanting to work with you, you know?
Yeah.
That's where my head's at. Who else do you kind of trust?
Well, I was talking a lot, and I'm being honest with you because
this does
were
not
one of the
leave.
few
This
people.
does not leave my mouth
Mhm.
because I just want to get your opinion and who you trust, and I'll tell you their vibe they're giving to me.
Yeah, Miss Dee and Logan are the two people that I'm most inclined to.
Okay.
Like, if I wanted to ask someone's opinion in this game right now, it'd be those two.
I've talked to Miss Dee a little bit. I haven't talked to Logan as much as I should have, and just haven't been able to. I think he's been one of those ones kind of walking around looking for clues. But no, I do trust those two people as well. I'm going to tell you kind of my strategy today is trust everyone until they give me a reason not to. For good or not, that's kind of where I'm at. And I'm being an open book to the people that have been open books to me.
Yeah.
And because there's so much deception in this game as an all-stars, and so people are gonna lie more than probably normal. And so my kind of plan is to counteract that by being honest, because I think consistency is something we need.
And for a while it looked like just me and James, and I was comfortable with that because I was like, even if it's James, I'm okay with that. Because James and I played a very similar game last time, and I like the way James plays, just like you said, you like the way James. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And all of a sudden Chris's name started popping everywhere. I'm like, why? Why does everybody just want to vote for this one guy who really wants to be it? Does that not strike anybody else? That's a little. And then I said, look, I want to do it. I want to do it over him because I don't know the way he's.
So you think it's sketchy that he put himself up as like a nominee?
Oh yeah, a little bit because.
But
like,
didn't you do the same thing?
Well, so I was okay with going up because I'll be honest, this first round.
Because I just heard that you volunteered yourself.
I did volunteer myself. I wasn't okay with Christian doing it because of exactly what's happening right now. And once I heard that he was doing it, then I wanted to be it because I would have rather taken the heat for being HOH in this light than having to deal with this situation because there's no certainty here. Like that, like this situation scared me more than me being an HOH. Like if I was HOH, we already have 2 nominations and they'd probably be gone, and one of them would be gone. Just because I would have been really worried about like just cutting 2 people who I didn't think were making a good show of their game.
Yeah.
Because right now, it's not about like who's going to be after you or who's going to be like the best player who might have the chance of winning. Right now, it's just who isn't going to win. You know, just like who can I put up that's not going to make me any real enemies. So
I think where I am and where some of the other people that, because I haven't talked to everyone this round, but the people that I've talked to are a little weary with you being HOH only because like remember when me, you and Grace were talking and you're like, I want to be able to build trust with y'all. We didn't know if that meant like, I won't put you up because I want to build trust for you, and if you elect me HOH, I'm going to prove that to you, or if you were just wanting it to be like a general like, I want to be HOH so that I can like build trust with everyone kind of thing.
More along the lines of, I'm saying this, it's going to happen, rather than, you know, I'm saying this, it's going to happen because me and you were together. I don't think I've, you know, been good at making relationships in the past, and I think that this is a good way for me to branch out and try something new.
Yeah. The only like names I've really heard around were Dylan, and I've just only He's like, I don't really care either way for him. It doesn't bother me, only because he's just only been sitting on the windowsill the whole time, and I haven't seen him talking to anyone, so I don't know where his loyalties lie. That's the only thing that like sketches me out about him. But other than that, I don't have like a target.
Okay.
I mean, we're like 5 minutes into this.
Yeah.
So don't have a target. Other than that, but
last thing, who was your vote? Like, who'd you vote for?
I voted for James.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. You are not going.
Thank you.
Like, you were not a consensus. Like, no one's ever said your name. No one said your name once.
Great.
So I'm being honest with you. Like,
thank you.
All right, house guests, it's time for the first nomination ceremony of the game. Christian, face your house guests, name your 2 nominees, and maybe even give a reason why.
Okay, I think I've told everyone here the same thing, that I am going with what the house says, and there's a clear majority for the top 2 people. So the top 2 people are, sorry Josh, you were the resounding first person, and Mac was the second person, so I'm sorry. All the 2 nominees.
Josh and Mac, you have been nominated for eviction. Please have a seat.
Thanks, I just did this.